All right. It should be okay now. All right, there we go. We got out of the busy section there. I might just have to, I should just hire a full-time cameraman. Just follow me around like these LA young guns who hire these 20-year-old dudes out of college, and they're just like, you want to be my cameraman? I don't know if I can afford Paul's rate for a full-time cameraman just so I could walk and talk while he's holding it. He might be a bit out of my budget. Just barely. He's a full-time streamer, cameraman, audio tech. He's a master of his craft. I'm a lowly dum-dum. Plus, I gotta feed the guy. I also think, let's be honest, this would be a misuse of Paul's incredible abilities. Can you please hold a camera for me and follow me around on something I should probably learn how to do myself? Hey, Doug, that's right. You don't need any cinematic shots now, do you? So we should let him stick with his awesome jobs. Hey, look at that, Shinjuku's back. Okay, guys, let me set the table for you today. Take off these glasses, it's a little dark already. So it looks like we have a little bit of rain coming in, but today's gonna be pretty fun. We've got a stacked ship full of content. Not really, I lied, that was a total fabrication. We're gonna be walking and talking episode 33. I'm gonna take us where the wind blows. I have literally zero plan other than I just wanted to get my feet wet, try to make sure that this tech works, get a little chance to talk to the punters, pick a direction, and go. Like the old days of exploration, like the frontier, right? Where you just, it's like when you're just looking for something you've never seen before, and the best way to find something new is to be lost. And I am definitely lost. Well, actually right now, I have a vague idea of where I'm at. But let me see how you guys are doing. All right, there we go. It is like an expedition. 24 degrees Celsius is a beautiful temperature. It is. It feels absolutely fantastic outside. I started in Shinjuku just so because I knew that I was going to start a little late, so we could come here and get some. I figured if we're around Shinjuku, we might have some night cover, some bright lights, some things to do. Am I ready to win Giga Chat of the Year again? What they're referencing there is the Trash Taste Award Ws. And honestly, I think this year might be grossly misplaced. Thank you so much. If you're looking at like, well, all I did was the thing that my wife did. I had a boy and that was it, but I didn't do shit. I didn't make a anime. I didn't make $1.4 million on a charity cycle. I don't have my own clothing company. Maybe I could get Giga Dad. Now, if we're just going by pure machismo and testosterone and cool factor, yeah, it's a lock. It's an absolute easy W. You gotta be kidding me, it's already starting to rain? It said there was a 10% chance of rain today when I left my house. That is turning into 100% chance at the moment. Lucky for us, none of my equipment is waterproof or protected against the elements. But I can buy one of the ancient techs, an umbrella. Kind of unfortunate too, because I've never been in this direction. Damn, if only Tokyo had an entire labyrinth of underground tunnels filled with shops to explore. If only those tunnels had perfectly clear Wi-Fi and connection to the satellites that are now being covered by the big trees of rain clouds with their spreading branches. Let's see what's over here. Wait a minute. I might know this area. I think there's a coffee shop to my left. Nope, I'm lost. Oh yeah, I have no fucking clue where this is. All right, we gotta find cover, boys. It's starting to come down. God damn it. Well, here's cover. That's crazy. I just started. You guys have been piping up for these. Oh wait, I do know where I'm at. There's a really good craft beer place right there. That was unintentional. I didn't just come here because I know, like, let's get craft beer and sit inside and have drinks all day. That was not the plan. Let's turn on the oh, come on, dude. There's no way I just got here and it's raining. It said 10%. Classic Pete. Overpromise, underdeliver. I think it's passing. Looking at the clouds, that stuff's moving kind of fast. All right, now here's the other thing I got to do. I'm gonna switch to time to go to Nest. I thought that was a curry place for the longest time until you guys told me, no, that's where Rob goes to have the real fun. You know, in all my years, okay, it's coming down stronger, of knowing Mr. Rob, he's never taken me to such a legendary place. Frankly, I'm offended. All right, let me stand under this. Right now, we're under this beautiful little, I forgot what they're called, awning. And let's see if the JJ eSIM, wait, is it expired? Wait a minute, how long does the JJ eSIM last? Is it for like only a month? I thought it was like a data thing. I'm out? It lasts for 30 days? I'm out of JJ eSIM? Okay, time to pocket Wi-Fi this. Son of a bitch. All right, let me go pocket. Chris, damn you. Okay, this is quite heavy. I'm glad I found an awning at least. I'll tell you this, the month I had that JJ eSIM was awesome. That was the best. I had the best service. Didn't matter where we were, I was always connected. When you're a jet, all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Give me my hotspot, I need you right now. My hotspot, you can't be kidding me. You gotta be joking. I have both my hotspots are down. I just need to find something called PTA. Alright. This is a legendary fumble. This is why, you know what happens when you play Stardew Valley? None of this. You're in the quiet confines of a beautiful farm, a wonderful game to repeat and enjoy, and spend endless amount of hours, and I mean endless. I could be sitting pretty with a Coke Zero in my hand. Maybe Yokohama is not raining. Yokohama? How the hell am I gonna get to Yokohama? That's like 40 minutes away. Yokohama? All right, I think I got you guys here at least. You better start walking then. Tokyo is raining until 9 p.m. It said 10%. This information would have been awesome 30 minutes ago. What? 10% is 100% in most games. Yeah, if we're playing XCOM, go to the casino with that luck. No kidding. I'll tell you what I can do. Why don't we go find a umbrella? I know it suddenly happened. Yeah, you're telling me. 5 seconds ago, I was wearing a sunglasses. Oh, wait, coming down strong again. Well, maybe it's time that we go get a beer and just start drinking. Also thundering. What the hell? So what do you guys think of our sit and stare, stand and stare episode number 1?
As a rep for Umbrella Corp, I'm sure we can hook you up.
Hey, good. Finally, we've got an Umbrella Corporation member in chat. I would prefer the red and white ones without the T virus. I'll tell you what, I think the goal right now, I have a plan. We're gonna get a little wet, but I feel like if we go and grab an umbrella and then let's secure an outdoor terrace coffee spot and see if we can vibe out until we get through this. That sounds like a solid play. But right now, well, first of all, hold on. We got an important comment here. Connor and Chris cycled through rain and you can't? Actually, yes. That's in my contract. I don't do rainy days. I do not. I saw Lawson on the... This is like heavy rain, though. I do not do... What the fuck is this? 10% my asshole. Okay. Do you see me on the bike? Okay, a couple of things. If you watched the cyclothon, and I know a lot of you guys did because you have the cyclothon badge, I read your names when you were donating, you know damn well that I show up for the very last day when there's a lot of red lights and stop signs and brakes so that I can take all the credit when we get to Tokyo Tower or Torodamon Hills or Hughes Pizza. I show up when I have the least amount of work and the most to gain. I'm not even moving from this awning unless we get some gifted subs here. I'm a pay to play now. That's not true. I'm just waiting for a slight break in the deluge so I can go get us an umbrella. We're just gonna wait a minute. And then we're gonna make a move. I saw Lawson. You know, the maker of that tiny umbrella that goes over the cam was actually Jerry. It was one of his cool creations. I will say, okay, this one's a great idea. Get a taxi, go home, resume Stardew Valley. Honestly based. What if we just...
Oh, that's funny.
Fuck, it's time to move. Okay, we got the gifted subs. I'm a man of my word unless it's let's play Bloodborne. All right, the guy donated. I can't deny the guy. He was tired of the awning cam. The Lawson was over here. I just got to figure out where the crosswalk is. Ah, son of a bitch. When you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Okay, hold on. This is really nasty shit. Okay, I just need to get over there. You got family around. You're never alone. You're never disconnected. I'm not jaywalking. I'm trying to get protected. Okay, here we go.
Time to bring back in Peak Quest. First goal is to find an umbrella, unless you can shield yourself with your forehead powers.
Okay, we're turning that down.
Premier Quest, Premier Brain.
There's what we need right here. Let's go with the cool, a Coleman umbrella. Cool. That's like Final Fantasy 15. I think that the umbrella should protect everything, right? Until we get to, いいですか? すいません。今でいいですか? はい、どうも。スイカで。はい、お願いします。ありがとうございます。どうも。Alright. Alright guys, check this out. We got a big boy, heavy duty Coleman Power Hour Extendo 1000. Ready for this? Whoop. Okay, it's the Litterer 500. Look at that guy. It even got the branding. This is an official Square Enix Coleman stream. Okay, so now we get the... It stopped raining. Okay, no, it didn't. Let me grab my K-tie. Oh, wait, the wind is kind of... Whoa, mother trucker. You know what? Here's what we're going to do for a minute. That guy had the tiniest umbrella. Am I going to get the Osmo Pocket? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my phone away for a second, and then I'm going to, I'll check back as we get closer to like destinations. How's that sound? Because I want to focus on holding my umbrella. Fucking hell, mate. Am I going to get the Osmo Pocket 4? Probably not. I mean, I will because I'm a sucker for wasting money. But what happened is like, I had this issue with the Pocket 3 battery draining too fast because I forgot it's my encoder. My encoder is sapping power rapidly. My umbrella has broken. It's back. Okay. Can I have some good fortune, please? Can I get a little help? Little help? Just a touch. I would like to not have the world go against me as soon as I step out the train. I feel like when we started, the audio was so bad, it was just going audio jungle. And now I'm in no man's land here, getting absolutely blasted by Mother Nature. Okay, so I had to buy a second Osmo Pocket 3 to make sure that during the cyclothon, I could hot swap and have those available. Of course, we never ended up using it, not a single time. In classic Pete fashion, the battery ended up being okay because we switched to the van cam enough times where I didn't need to mix it in. Secondarily, the Osmo Pocket 4 was announced the day after I bought the Osmo Pocket 3 replacement and arrived, it was like due to arrive the day I left for the cyclothon. So just massive amounts of L's being reaped. Okay. But that's okay. So I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna get one yet. Peter, you ever read that story about the family that melts into sugar in the rain? No, I actually didn't. Sounds terrifying. And you know what? I'm okay with 2 Pocket 3s for like the year. I still think that the quality is really good, and I use them so infrequently that I feel like maybe the Pocket 4 I'll watch Geary's stream because I know that they're always up to date with all the tech, and we can discern if it's worth it. 4 doesn't work with Bella Box. See, okay, I knew it. I was about to, the follow-up to that is that Paul will probably know. So, it's Japanese say, Fukochu no Saiwai. I bought the second one, and I didn't even need it. The man himself has spoken. The authority on things that are camera related. Here's the good news though, is if I do get an Osmo Pocket 4, I can buy high my 3s and sell them low to Rob CD, and you guys might be free from being under the yoke of the Sony Action Cam since 1997. Although with the amount of technical issues I have, Rob's looking pretty smart for using the same reliable gear. All right, so I know around here there's a cafe. My goal is to find one with some terrace seating so we can sit outside and have a romantic date. You know, the Sony Action Cam still, I think, is the workhorse. It's so effing good. The only thing I would change is its low light powers. Did you do a walk and talk today because Rob isn't roaming the streets? I'm not gonna say that it factored in. I will say that when I do walk and talks, even if he is streaming or isn't, I have been in the most remote parts of Japan, and he'll cycle right past me and go, "Hi mate, Pete, what are you doing? Fucking oath mate, you're out here streaming. Didn't you know today was a rain day?" And I'll be like, "What? How does he, I've seen him on every random road." He might be live, he might not be. So I think that he's like Uatu the Watcher in Marvel. Rob sees all of the comings and goings of what's happening in Tokyo at all times. Or he put an airdrop in my bag. He's the angle of Shibuya after all. Now, to be fair, I am the savior of Ueno, so there is some competition. He's never on my turf, and I try not to stray into his. Uh-oh, here we go. Wind is coming. I feel like there's a cafe over here to my right. If my memory serves me correct, Watashi no kyoku ga tashike nareba. Look at that cool shop right there, man. That is just old school vibes. Very cool. The raindrop is falling on my phone to change it. Okay, I'm putting it back. This is madness, mate. This is. I just saw somebody take a picture of that cool shop because it does have vibes. I was right. I think it's just over here in this little cubby. Let's see if Pete actually has the forbidden tech, the knowledge that oh, fuck. This is actually comical that I butchered this badly. Oh, dude, look at me. Look at me. I was right, boys. Sorry, man. Way to go, Pete. How about that, boys? My memory. Actually, let's take this seat so you guys can see the wind and the rains better. I can be more cinematic, maybe. And you still get the ASMR. All right, let's go get a coffee. Going incog. Alcohol. I meant wipes. こんにちは。アイスコーヒーで、グランデお願いします。
はい。店内でお召し上がりですか？
店内でです。グラスカップありますか？カップ、
グランデだと
OK です。
コーナーでしかご用意できないんですよ。
大丈夫です。No、グランデお願いします。すみません。
グランデだと
大丈夫です。
大丈夫です
OK。グランデ。
はい。
はい。
楽天ポイントありますか？
ありません。
じゃあ510円ですね。
スイカで。
じゃあこちらお願いします。はい、ありがとうございます。こちらはレシートですね。失礼します。こちらがアイスコーヒーのグランです。
どうも。
ありがとうございます。
This is cool. I didn't know they had this, but you can kind of see where my speaker is. So nobody can stop us. Let's get a couple of cream merinos. Let's go back outside. And then we can set up for today. Unbelievable, guys. Uh-oh, thunder. Oh, wait, that's getting wet. Maybe this one's smarter. I wanted to give you, it's getting like, well, I don't want to put that wet there. How about this one? Kind of wet. All right, this will do. Wait, this one's actually dripping. Jesus. Okay. Oh, すごいね。びっくりした。大丈夫ですよ。心配しないで。大丈夫です。どうも。maybe 少しだけ。あざっす。Oh, that's wet. That's soaked. Okay. Okay. Did not know that. I think that lighting's better. What do you guys think? Regular or widescreen? Okay. Okay. A little bit foggy. All right, well, okay. Looking middle-aged. What a mess. What a mess. All right. Major crisis averted. Congrats. I've got ash in front of me on my table here. I've got just a ridiculous amount of downpour. I can't believe that I came out here today and immediately get attacked by the elements. But it's all good. You look so HD right now. We can count the white hairs. I shaved them too. Like I've been trimming the hairs in my beard to very little effect, frankly. That's for Bloodborne yesterday. Did you ban somebody? We should be broadcasting in only 1080p, but it should still look pretty good. All right. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here. I was going to do a walk and talk today, and I'm going to try to keep my voice down because there's other people watching. I mean, most people have headphones on, so it should be all right. But the rain came out of nowhere, and it came down rapidly. And when I left my house, it was actually like a genuinely just beautiful day. I really enjoyed my walk to the station. Took some time and had a coffee outside. And then I thought, let's go have some fun in the streets of Tokyo. And unfortunately, the rain says, no sir, no sir. And sudden downpours. I'd say this is like Wales, but alas, it's actually somehow sunny here right now. You know, as a Welshman myself, I do appreciate a great downpour. Oh, see my set. That's okay. See my set. All right. This really is unexpected weather. So when I checked the forecast, today was going to be great. Also, I know that there is like a promotion going on Twitch right now where you guys can get an IRL badge if you watch 15 minutes. And I thought, you probably already got it watching like Rob and stuff, but why not? If you didn't, I'll get you guys a cool little freebie. So if you just want to hang out for 15 minutes, then you can get that and you'll be done. I kind of like the badge too. And then I got it, but I'm going to keep my monkey. Fair enough. Fair enough. I also have the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest one because I was streaming there in the category, so I got kind of lucky with that. And
let's go.
There we go. There we go. I'm just glad that it's kind of free, right? Like I like the ones that you can just get by watching. I also like the ones where you get by paying, of course, but as somebody who benefits from that. But the ones just from watching, I think that's a cool, and I think they've rebranded in IRLs kind of like a new category. I think they're really trying to push like getting out of just chatting if you're walking around the streets and stuff and trying to promote IRL. Hey S'mores, welcome buddy. Appreciate you pulling through. The cyclothon one is amazing. It is actually very, 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 very good. They cooked with that. All right. So today, let me give you guys a layout for the rest of the week. Today is the 13th of May, and essentially what we're gonna do is have a walk and talk today, or sit and spit, and maybe go grab a beer and just talk at the watering hole or whatever. Then after that, tomorrow, I'm thinking Yuki might have to go to the doctor. She might have to stay in. We don't know yet. We might go to the observatory. I don't know what's going on. But if she goes to the doctor, I've got to watch Premiere 3 for a few hours. And then I'll go to the gym, and then I'll go home, and we'll do Bloodborne and Stardew, or just Stardew, only Stardew. And then Friday, we're just gonna run it back for another fun activity. We're gonna play some games, maybe go outside, maybe stay in. And then I haven't really discovered what the weekend holds. But today is stream 3, so I'm trying to get 5 days in a row, trying to get some consistency back. I did find out that this is the smoking area. So this is like living with my dad. We've got Marlboros and Camels and American Spirits. We've got all the smokes coming in. This is outdoors, so I mean it's fine. Is the Final Fantasy IX playthrough dead at this point? I've said this on a few streams. It's not dead. I think I'm committed to beating that game. I'm also committed to like beating Red Dead Redemption. I guess it's just time, right? We will do it though. We will. I promise. It's tough because I really do like those games. And I know that it sounds like I'm taking a hypocritical oath here when I'm saying, isn't the doctor one's like the Hippocratic oath and I'm just the hypocritical oath? But like, I know I just did 1,000,000 hours of Stardew with no end in sight. And then I'm saying that Final Fantasy IX takes too long. It's like extremely embarrassing to even try to say that with a straight face. I get that. The thing is I find that Stardew is a much more enjoyable pick up and play game. Even though I'm doing a ton of voice acting and I'm doing a ton of shit in it, it doesn't feel as exhausting as a Final Fantasy playthrough for some reason. I don't know how that is. I feel like it's really just my kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's a failure on my part. Let's see what we got here. Pete, I blame you for getting me into video game vinyls. I bought an Audio Technica P90X. It said P60, but P90X is... And that's awesome, man. I hope that you enjoy it. I feel like everyone's moving away from me because I'm so loud. It's fine, though. It's my fault. And I listen to vinyls. I try to listen to them every day. And I want to have a situation where in our new house, if I could, I would totally do it. I would love to have a big, soft, mid-century leather chair right next to my record player with some great sound system, and just, I want that to be in the background of my next studio. I want it to be like streaming perspective, and in the back you can just see a little carved out area where I sit and listen to my vinyls. There's no way I'm going to get one of each. It's a 0% chance that I'm going to be able to have both the vinyl room and the studio room. My wife would be like, who do you think you are that you think you get 2 rooms out of our small Japanese estate? And I was like, yeah, that's totally fair. But that is a dream. That is a dream. Pete, Tully's or Starbucks? I prefer the coffee at Tully's, but I drink Starbucks almost every day, which sounds disgusting. It sounds like I'm living some bourgeoisie life. I'm not. It's the most cost-effective outside of convenience stores, in my opinion. That being said, I like Starbucks for 2 reasons. One is almost always, the ones that I go to have an outdoor terrace. And I like that daily ritual of having coffee outside and just watching people and being in nature and getting some fresh air. Then the other one is the one more coffee perk. And you know, I've thought about making my own coffee. I've thought about kind of getting into the coffee culture. But I guess one of the other things I like to start my day with, ask my wife, I'm a miserable morning person. I like having 10 to 15 to 20 minutes of walking before I get my coffee to kind of energize my body. And I don't really get that benefit if I'm at home. So that is, and Starbucks in Japan is pretty cheap comparatively. Oh, we got a little message here. Never mind. I'll read it for you. I'm traveling to Japan with a friend for a month and 10 days. You and Chris and Connor have given me so much good everyday activities and advice to do and info over the years. Thank you. Thank you so much, Galen. I hope that you have an amazing time. I know you will. 10 days is just not enough. I've been here 15 years, and I almost learned hiragana. Take that, haters and aggregators on YouTube. Go ahead, paint me as your villain. I hope that I'm the next tourist. Oh, 30 days? Oh, for a month in 10 days. Got it. I can't believe I was the nicest comment on the video. You? What did you say? Was it in Japanese? I couldn't read it. I didn't actually watch the video, and I've already talked about the video, but you pinned it, you dingus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on a minute. I gotta talk to Chi-kun. At Chi-kun. What's his name? Chi-kurin C. Chi-kurin C. The ads pay for my future Turkey trip and ponytail. Thank you. Okay, there. I don't want to be accused of. I need him to know that those ads are going to a good place. I think people are more inclined to watch the ads if they know that it's going to keep this here. I think that's helpful. Peter, I watched them diligently. Don't worry. Thank you, mate. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you this. I never expected. I feel like ads are kind of okay. I hate ads. Everybody hates ads. I understand that. I think Twitch, they make up a surprising amount of my revenue that I didn't expect. But I also feel bad for smaller creators who have the same minutes of ads for their program, but don't get the same benefit that somebody who can get 1,000 concurrent viewers. I feel like that part kind of sucks. That's a really unfortunate kind of middle ground where if I have the luxury of having 1,000, 5,000, 12,000, 50,000 viewers, your ad revenue is going to be a major incentive so that you can keep the lights on and do all these things. And if I have anywhere from 0 to 50 viewers and I'm running 5 minutes of ads or 6 minutes of ads an hour, it's so unfortunate that there's not a kind of revenue sharing program that does benefit smaller creators. But that's just where it's at. Would you think subsiding smaller streams would work? I think that what I would do if I was, I don't have any proof of this. This is just me speculating. I would like to see a situation where you have more flexibility on the ads that you run. And if it's if you're a channel that has under a certain benchmark, I think you should straight up be allowed to run 0, but still benefit from all of the perks of subscribing and bits and things like that, because that would allow them to grow into the revenue making sense. But they won't do that. That's never going to happen, because I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that part of the package that Amazon pitches to run this service is that, hey, we're baking in a minimum of 2 minutes of ads an hour with up to 20 minutes per ads an hour, and we're going to give the creator, you will get your ads out there. And there's no incentive for, they can spin their ads and get 6 cents for it. That's a good deal. So yeah, there you go. I always wonder how much ads actually work. Do people really buy more? I would have to think that they work, right? At this point, I know that there's been different evolutions of advertising programs, but I feel like if ads didn't work, then there would be something even worse that we would have. And I think it's like sinister the way they work. I don't think that I see an ad and go, I'm gonna buy a Chevy Dodge Ram. I think that I see Dodge Ram, the fact that I know that there is a car called a Dodge Ram and I haven't driven in over a decade is like probably proof that ads are working. I think it's like some subliminal thing. I sound like I'm like, when they activate the COVID vaccine, we're all gonna start dancing in the rain. But I feel like there's something more sinister with the way that ads work. Or else they just wouldn't do it, and they wouldn't spend billions of dollars doing it. Okay, so I'm now a 60 years old Tai Chi master after seeing an ad. Congratulations. That's amazing. Marketing directors get paid mad money to incorporate psychological tricks. I mean, think about like the little ditty. If I go like this, I guarantee you know what it was. If I go ba-da-ba-ba-ba, that like awakens a sleeper cell in most of the population from the United States. If I do the little Nintendo Switch clicks, everybody's like, I know that. If I give you the achievement popping sound, you'll know immediately what that is. Every time I pick up a golden walnut in Stardew, it activates some desire to play for more. So, give me the PlayStation, I can't even do it, but I do miss it. Damn, Pete, you're looking great. Thanks, man. I went to the gym yesterday, and I was like, yeah, time to hang out with the old folks, which I'm including myself in, and start doing some workouts. The entire pool was taken, so I just sat in the hot tub and did zero effort. And then I moved from the hot tub, and then I went to the onsen, and I sat in the onsen, and then I went home. Hey, Pete, I went to looking very fit today, thank you. Brian always picking me up, thank you, Brian. I went to a live video game themed jazz night last night, and it was awesome. Here's I think as I get older, I'm going like 100% into jazz. That's my favorite genre of music right now. I'm all in. Like, I love it. I think it's like what I imagine lo-fi is for a lot of people, because I miss the whole lo-fi thing. I love it. I love the kind of improvisational attitude of it. I love the variety of instruments that are in jazz. And I remember in high school, I was thinking back on it, I was the weirdo who still went to like jazz club sets for like, because there was band, and they had marching band, and they had like the major band. But then there was always like 20 kids who were like kind of weird but cool who did jazz club. Loved it.
I've been following you for 2 years, but I absolutely can't remember why did I subscribe a year ago on my wife's birthday.
Honest, this is a present. And so I'm not saying. And so Big Macca's got me. I So dry. Switch cameras. This is my. This is the, but it's also gonna have a little. I think it's this area. This area is kind of really poor for reception. So I think we got about as much. I think we got about as much as we could out of it. but we need to kind of make a move. So apologies for everybody. I think I need to get a new like actual modem. I find that my SoftBank modem that's in my bag often has a LTE signal. Well, it's okay here because I switched to my phone, but I'd rather, this is like a totally different camera. It doesn't use the microphone. It's going to drain a lot more batteries. It could be the rain, could be a lot of stuff. So let's finish this guy. Yo, what's
I
up?
just want to stop by and say, I love your streams,
Hey,
man.
man, I'm just streaming right now. Do you want to say hi?
Sure.
You can move your hand in there if you want. There he is.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Just
Yeah.
wanted to stop by and say hey. Don't want to take up any time.
Oh, I appreciate that. Well, thanks for watching, man.
Of course, man.
Are you visiting? Or
Yeah. I came in for the Sendai half marathon. So I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, still feeling it, but I did it. So
Congratulations. How many kilometers is that? 40?
no, I think it's 21. It's 13 miles, American units.
Well done. Well, please enjoy your trip and take care.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome. That's incredible. I can't do 13 minutes of walking before my camera breaks. Half marathon. I got through half a stream and then I decided to quit. That's extraordinary. Now, if we're talking Stardew, I probably have run 13 miles pretty easily in that. So, all right, let's go. Try to walk around, I guess. This might be the shortest walk and talk in history. This might be. Maybe I just go home and like I suddenly go live and I'm on a farm in Stardew Valley. It's just really bad weather, and I didn't expect this at all when I left today. It was my first walk and talk, and I think I'm cursed. It's not going to be your last. All right, let's try walking around a bit. All right, let me pack up. Let's see what we can get here. What a shame. What a shame. Wow, that guy ran a half marathon. All right, guys, give me a few minutes to go. I also smell like an incredible amount of cigs. I'll be back, okay? Let's try fixing. Let's try walking. Everybody, apologies for the crappy weather and the bad connection, but we will persevere. This is a part of like Shinjuku that I'm quite familiar with. For those of you who remember back in the day last year, we had a monkey brew. That was where Connor and I went to a place and we brewed our own beer. And I think it's just, like, that was it was during the Sukuden Marathon at the same time. That was on this street, I believe. It was just down here. You know, one of the things I wish I know I have like basically endless free time. I understand that. But I wish I had like it set up where like health-wise and time-wise and financially, I wish I could eat a different restaurant every day in Shinjuku for the rest of my years. I don't think I could get through all of them. Can we see inside the bar? It's closed. So that's the thing, is that the guy moved to a different area. Also, I was wrong. It's not on this street. I'm lost. I lied. I have no idea where I'm at. Or if it was, it's changed. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm lost. I have no fucking clue. Just zero idea of what's happening in the world right now. I think it's one street over. That's what I feel like. Can we see inside some stranger's home? Not on this channel, buddy. That ain't the kind of content that I'm promoting. I was planning on running this evening, but I didn't realize it'd suddenly rain like this. Yeah, I'll tell you what. That looks cool. Japanese whiskey, Japanese gin, cocktail, sake, beer, etc. Kohaku Shin Bar. Dog's very comfortable. Wow, that was charming. Today I woke up. I set my alarm for 10:30 a.m. and I can hear you guys rolling your eyes. I can hear it. You're like, wow, impressive. 42-year-old adult sets his alarm for 10:30. What a busy man you are. Hoo-ah. I woke up at 11:15, so I didn't actually succeed in that either. And my goal was, I want to start feeding my son lunch every day. And I did do that today, I did. So spoiler on that side. Well, the other thing I wanted to do was just spend more time with him during the day, even if the stream quality, and that word's doing some heavy lifting. Even if the stream quality suffers a bit, I was kind of excited about the idea that I would spend more time with him and I'd be a little bit more tired on the streams until he's older. So I woke up at 11:15 and my wife says, we're going now, we're leaving for the bank or something. But when he gets home, you can try to feed him. And I said, okay, awesome. And so I went back to bed. So I actually woke up at 12:15, and so this just gets worse. When she got back, I woke up, took care of him, fed him. It was so cute. He has these two little teeth at the bottom of his mouth, right? And when you feed him with this little plastic spoon, I can feel his little teeth trying to grip the spoon as he like pulls it away. It's absolutely adorable. This is actually my worst nightmare. The Smokest coffee. Actually, it looks kind of cool though. I don't think people are smoking there. What a nice little location. Very cool. So there's Go-Go Curry. I love that place. So then we might eat that for dinner. So I fed him. It was adorable. I had a lot of fun. Then my back hurt again because I have this recurring back issue. So I stretched it out, laid down. I may have fell asleep in my chair for another 20 minutes. So that's just pathetic. And then I left for this. And it was the whole day just beautiful. Whoa, wind. I think this street looks kind of neat. I've never been on it. So it's not a cool street, but I want to see what's down here. And then tomorrow, I just like, I'm just trying to, and the other thing was, I was so excited about the idea that I would spend more time with him. And after I fed him, I could tell he was getting sleepy during lunch. And we have this little game that we play now when I feed him. He knows it, he can tell. If he lifts his hands up like the Poggies emote, I stare at him with a little funny grin in my eye, and I have my smile, and I put my hands up, and he knows it's coming. And then I tickle him really quickly under his arms, and he gives me the most beautiful little kid laugh. That kind of like, that absolute like famous giggle laugh. Yeah, like that guy raising his hands up. And then he'll like slowly put his hands back up, and I'll be like, I'll do it again. I'm like Goofy. I'll fucking do it again. Gosh. And then he puts them up, and I go right back in there, and he goes like, and he just has his fun little laugh. And then Yuki got mad at me today because Premiere 3, I don't think he's saying it knowingly. So I don't get credit yet. But he's been saying Dada and Papa. And she's like, that's so unfair. I do everything. I take care of him. Why is he saying your name first? And I'm like, I don't know, it's crazy. And I said, I don't think he's saying it to me. I think he's trying to like, just make sounds. Let's try this road over here. I think it has more lights. I think it's just easier to pronounce, and I got lucky that way. That was cute though. So after lunch, I could tell he's getting sleepy, and I'm doing this little tickle game with him. And then I was like, man, I woke up early for this, and I could tell that the timing was off because she took him for the walk when I thought I was gonna play with him for a bit. And then when I fed him, he immediately fell asleep for like an afternoon nap with his little butt in the air as he's sucking his thumb. It's so cute. And then I was like, oh, okay, so he's gonna nap it out. A little food coma. So I really didn't get to see him that much, but I told my wife, I said, it's okay, it's nobody's fault, the misunderstanding. I was like, if we make it a routine, I'll definitely get to spend more time with him overall. So it'll be worth it in the long run. So I'm not too concerned. So that was part of the fun today. Then I got on the train. Look at that cool car over there. See, if I did have a car, it would be this classic tan looking, blocked by a van. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks cool. Oh, and now it's blocked by Smidge Oop. Oh, it's Smile Group, not Smidge. Okay. Club This is, I can't even read their fonts. Wow, that's crazy. I think Connor and I should do that next year. Like, why can't we open up our own host club? And then we can see who's the true Giga Chad. And we'll call it Smidge Oops. That'd be fun. And maybe someday. I'll give you guys a little tour through my favorite area. We're just now at the corner of, we're at the crossroads of fate and alcohol. I was here just the other night with my friend Chris, Dot Decor and More, who I hadn't seen since his birthday. And I would say of all the neighborhoods that people ask me that I recommend the most, I've showed you guys this like 12 times, so it's nothing new. But here's the baker's dozen. I think Shinjuku Sanchome, even though it's become even more tourism lately, I still think it's one of my favorite vibes. I still really enjoy it. So the first place I'll tell you, and here's like the little marker that I use. If you see the Burgers and Steak Castle Rock, I have no idea, I've never been there. But near that building, right after the sign, is here? Yeah, on the 5th floor of this building is the 8-Bit Cafe. And it's got a really fun, long time, historically nice vibe of it's kind of like, it's one of the early video game bars. It's up, you have to climb the stairs to go and see it. But it's a nice little place to have a few goofy cocktails and see some cool video game memorabilia. The owner's really charming. You can get things like the Dr. Mario or the Metroid Prime or the Knights of the Round, like these fun themed drinks. Then we go over here. I'm not going to tell you guys all of my places because some of them are, you know, just for Pete and his friends, but I'll try to give you guys some. This pizzeria place, Nico Chica, I've never had it, but it's had that sign here for 14 years at the minimum. 500 yen pizzas. That's insane. I should try it because it always smells good. It seems like the perfect drunk spot. I've just never been. But I've used it as a marker on my road to damnation many times. Pizza, all 500 yen. That's kind of sick, man. That's a vibe. Try it. Maybe I'll do that with next time I go out. Here's the thing though, if I'm in Sanchome, you ask any of my friends, I usually don't eat a lot while I'm drinking. I prefer to have just enough food, and then I like to vibe and have like alcohol, and I snack a little bit throughout the night, and then I get something at the end. When you said you'd buy me dinner while I'm there, I figured that's what we're doing. Well, no, I'm not taking you to a 500 yen pizza. That's way too expensive, brother. You're not eating at all. This place is fun because I went here with Rainho, I think, and I was like, I'm just gonna get one beer and leave. It was like Rain and me and Sleepy and stuff, and Connor, and then I was like, I don't want to drink a lot, guys. So I got one large beer, and it was like 40 ounce. It was like this. It was like an enormously large beer. And I was like, oops. And I was like, okay, well, I feel great now. Hey, no problem, Slick Righteous. Sorry about the weather. I've never been to this place on the 2nd floor. So far, I'm just telling you guys places I haven't been. But it's called Edinburgh, which is, Scottish, I think. So that's kind of neat. It's got the nice old-timey vibe, I guess. But the reason I'm showing you this is this 7-Eleven, when you go to Shinjuku Sanchome, that's going to be your pit stop for your Ukan no Chikaras, your Pocari Sweats. Maybe you're buying a mid-break kind of snack that you're trying to recharge and retool. I think it's the only convenience store that I've ever gone to in this area. So you might as well, there's Sephiroth up on the big screen. You might as well swing by here, get your pregame done, so that way it's sorted. You might need, I don't know, an extra t-shirt because you dribbled some 500 yen pasta or pizza on it. Look at all these places. A lot of the places that I would have gone to back in the day have recently closed. But not recently, within the past 3 years. Some of which I've even been on stream. There was one place that had this cool system where every day he wrote a Japanese word on his like hidden wall, and it would say like, if you say this word, you have to drink a shot. Now I was never in any danger because it was a Japanese word, but I love the idea that you could be penalized for accidentally activating this word. Okay, so this place, I like this street a lot. I'm gonna take off my glasses. I wanna try this one. I think the vibe here, I think Rob tried to take us here, but we couldn't get a ticket. Or not a ticket, we couldn't get a seat. And we tried here when we were with Fan, and we tried next to it, like this pig place. It's like 50 different kinds of pig or something like that. But I didn't get a chance to go, but I love the vibe. Then you walk down here. I mean, just look at these lights. It's just a fun neighborhood to walk through. You got the sushi, omakase, and wagyu experience. I don't know if I would go that route here, but I definitely like this kind of place where you have the Kirin crates stacked up on each other and you just get to vibe and have beer and drinks. That is such a cool looking place, but it's a hormone place. And I'm not a huge fan of like the hormone snacking, even though it's quite popular. All right, my favorite place to go, and you know, it was kind of cool. I was here on last week on like Monday or something. It was on the weekend, so it was like Saturday or Sunday or something like that. And this is my favorite spot. It's called Donzoku. I love the ivy. It always looks, it's such good food. I really, really enjoy it. And one of the things about this place was we were at another bar, and these guys, I asked them if they could take a picture, please. And they said, sure, I'll take a picture. And he said, I think that guy didn't want to be on camera, so I'm gonna give him his piece. But I said, can you take this picture for me? He said, sure, man. And then he goes, actually, this is really cool. I'm a big fan of your channel, but we can't find anywhere to eat. Can you please take us somewhere? And I said, yeah, I got you, man. And I took him to like 4 different places. They were all full. And I said, let's try Donzoko, even though it's like notoriously hard to get in. And I was like, table for 4, and they're like, yeah, here you go. And I was like, great, have fun. And we let him in. But I love the ivy. I think I was right here when I met him. Nathan will be proud of this. It's the old hub. And the hub traditionally, I've always wanted to try this place. Look at this. It's kind of like you're on the street. Mario Bar is right there where the flag is being twisted. And then you look to your right. I've passed this for years. Country music and Western horsemen. It's got tacos. It's got tacos? And it smells like a steakhouse. Chili beans? That sounds good. Chorizos? Guacamole? You know what? Why not? Mexican. Wait, I can't see. Mexico beer. They got Mexican beer. They have Ebisu. They've got it all here. Tequila? As a Texan, I must ask you to investigate. As a 15-year guy in Japan, I ask you to investigate. They got Tecate. Cool. So, this little parking lot is kind of legendary for me in the lore of my life. Mario Bar is right in front of this place on the second floor, but when I couldn't afford the 800 yen cocktail, I would go to that Family Mart that I showed you, and I would buy and this didn't used to have like a parking lot with dog shit in the middle of it. It used to be, they would put wooden tables here from the Indian restaurant that was nearby. And I would stand here and crush Kalpas Sours and Strong Zeros. And I didn't have all these bikes and stuff. And then I would get drunk, and then I would go back up there and I would nurse my one drink that I could afford. You know, it's a good point. Somebody said, Zingle Man says the Texan, he's like, you know what? Fair. I'll go over there, just give me 23 hours. All of you are less than a day. You're 14 hours away from having your own Japanese experience if you just get off your ass and do it. So this is the nice hubs. It's the 82 Ale House. Normally they have outdoor seating or like standing, nomitachi, but it's got some nice, I mean, it's okay. It's got some decent stuff here. It's a step up in quality. You're gonna get some vibes there, but it is the hub. All right, the rain's coming down again.
Can you please
Damn.
be a Perma Trash Taste member on podcast?
Can I what? Hold on, let me read this again. No, this is, my phone's breaking. This sucks. Let's find another place to sit and spit. Can you please be a Perma Trash Taste member? No. You guys would get bored of me so fast. It's a lot better that I show up when I do, and I do like, well, if they're kind enough, the once a year, I get to reload some stories and have some dreadful takes, and then leave it to the boys for the ultimate vibe. Guys, this is actually dog shit weather. Evidently I couldn't, given the lack of wheelchair access. Well, Japan does make some great advancements for people who have some physical disabilities, but wheelchair stuff is still something that I need to work on massively. Like all these yellow things that I'm walking on right now, these kind of this path, this is for blind folks so that they can feel where the road is going. And I think this little junction, I'm soaked, god damn it. This little junction here allows them to split off. They know that there's a crosswalk. All right, let's find a... Bad luck today, huh, guys? It said at 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. exclusively, there was 15 minutes of rain at a 10% chance. And it's actually just been nonstop since I arrived. It's just been disgusting from the jump. My left arm is completely soaked because I'm trying to prioritize the backpack and the camera. Yuck. Can't even get my phone out to read the cool messages. How does Rob do all these IRL streams in the rain? I'm a big akachan. I'm a big baby about it. Ooh, wind coming in. All right, let me see here. Okay. Nope, not covered. It's coming in from the side. Let's check how we're doing. Okay. Let's see here. I'm enjoying the rain sounds. It's very relaxing. I'm glad. I'm glad one of us is having fun in this crappy, awful nonsense. All right, so let's see here. It is 6:30. How long have we been streaming for? You could have gone in the hub to keep dry. Yeah, that place was smoky though, and I just didn't feel like it right now. Almost 2 hours. Okay. I wonder if I should just call it and have a laugh, go home, eat something, and then just play Stardew for 7 hours. a little 2-for-1 special. I mean, this is like, I don't know where to go, right? Like it's actually kind of a really disgusting day out. Or maybe I just play Final Fantasy XIV by myself. I really wanted to go for a walk with you guys. I'll try to make it to the record store so I can show you guys where I buy my video game records. How about that? I can at least try to provide you some usefulness. Rob showed me this place. If anybody has a weather app, can they tell me, is it with my wife said, yeah, honey, sorry, it looks like it'll be until 9 p.m. Is that accurate? Are we looking at a 9 p.m. rainstorm? Think so? Still really fun out. I really had a good time still. Look at the clouds. It's a blanket of gray, so I'm going to assume it's going to be nasty. Oh yeah, for sure. If I was in your guys' shoes, I'd be like, hey, this is nice. Don't worry about the weather. It's just a touch of rain. This is great, man. No, don't call it. Don't call it. This feels awesome. I love these vibes. Kinky Japan says it should be clear around 8. That's a bit long. Yuck. If we could play Beneath the Mask from Persona, it would be a vibe. Where have you been? Wow, this is really coming down. I also don't want to get the, oh, I'm not going to get upset. I'm actually just kind of a little bit afraid of the equipment, just a touch, right? Like, I don't know how waterproof all of my gear is, but I'm having an awesome time. Like, I'm really enjoying, like, if there was a way for me not to be wet while in Shinjuku during the rain with this weather, that would be, it is peak. I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. The way that the light reflects off the pavement. I love the little pitter patter on the umbrella. It's super cool. I don't even personally mind being kind of rain-logged or wet. That doesn't generally bother me. I guess the only thing is, although my, you know, now that I think about it, my encoder is going to get replaced anyway, so as long as the camera and the stuff doesn't get totally damaged, I'm cool. All right, here's the disc union right here, okay? You can see it coming up right behind Coffee Lombre. This is where I buy and spend all my money on video game OSTs, because there's several disc unions and they all have their own different kind of branding. This one's for anime OSTs and for video games.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, I just saw you. I was just waiting
Yeah.
for my friends.
No, sorry, bud.
great.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, let's fire it up.
That's
Sorry,
great.
I'm disgustingly
No,
wet.
you look hella handsome.
All right, that's my guy. All right.
Oh, I'm taking it.
Hold on one second.
So sorry.
No, let me. There we go. Let me get that. Okay, let's try one more.
Streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, everybody. Let's get one more. Here we go.
I'm the one who's looking awful right now.
No, you look great. And when you meet your friend, you're gonna have a great night. What's your plan?
Yeah. Right now I'm going to like one of those touristy, very like all you can eat restaurant. I know it's very touristy.
No, it's
but-
not. Tabe hodais are great.
Yeah, right.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm a fat chud, so.
Yeah, you're a fat chud. That's all right. Just live your chungus life.
Exactly.
What's the what kind of food are we looking at?
King crabs.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, right.
That's cool.
Apparently some tabe hodai yakiniku as well.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
The white shirt's a brave choice with the barbecue
exactly.
and the king crabs and
That's
the
gonna be
butter.
So rough.
I want to know if that survives the evening totally unscathed.
Yeah,
But-
I hope it does as well.
I was super excited to stream tonight because it wasn't supposed to rain. It was.
Yeah,
Did you
right?
buy this today?
Yeah, exactly. I took some rain. Yeah,
So I was super excited to like test out the equipment and go out for a walk, and then it's just been 2 hours of this.
yeah, exactly, right. It's
Yeah.
so rough as well. So you've been walking for like 2 hours?
Well, I'd say for about an hour. I was at a coffee shop for a bit trying to survive, and I thought it'd pass, but I'm gonna show them this record store and then be on my way.
Oh,
So,
yeah, definitely.
but it was a pleasure to meet you, man. What was your name?
Thanks. Sin Hao. It's a little bit hard.
Sin Hao.
Yeah, it's a Chinese name.
Oh, I got that part. Yeah. So it's almost kind of similar to the beer that's famous from China.
A lot of people say that.
It's close to an American ear. I know it's different kanji, different tones,
Yeah, exactly.
but I think I got 50% there. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
all right, I'm gonna go check this out, and good luck tonight on your big dinner.
Thank you for you as
And
well.
you live in China now?
No, I actually live in France.
Oh, cool.
I just came here with my friends. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So enjoy France. I'll be in Netherlands in about 2 weeks.
Oh wow, that's cool to hear.
And then I'm landing in De Gaulle, so I'll be in Paris for like a couple hours. Are you a Parisian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, look for it. I think.
You do look very Parisian. You need a cigarette. That's what you need.
Just a cigarette?
If you had that, you'd be Parisian. So have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you later. Take care, bud. All right, I'm gonna try to sneak in here. Say schmaltz. See what's up. What a really nice guy. Okay. All right, he called himself, see what's that? A fat chud. Can't see here. So right here is my favorite, right? They've got all this game music. Look at this. They've got the new Cowboy Bebop record. This is an import, and this is the big thing with Americans. They've got this red and purple kind of records now. I want to watch this anime so bad. Look at this. You have the Studio Ghibli 7-inch box. That's so cool. Oh, wait, you guys can't see? Okay, give me a second. Let's see what we got. Undertale? That's a cool record. Video Game Lo-Fi, Undertale Volume 2. What the heck? Sonic Lost Tree. And every week they're getting... Oh, this is all... I bought this one recently. I got it cheaper though, so I got a good deal there. Look at that. Chrono Trigger Collections. piano. That's pretty cool. I do love a good piano collections. You have the Persona 5 Mega Mix vinyl. That'd be a banger. I already have the Tactics. Mondo always doing limited presses. My goal tonight is to not spend any money, and then I see like Art of Fighting 2, and I'm like, that's so sick. Freaking Phantasy Star? That's such a, I mean, Sprider's Resources got to come here. He might have to spend all his money. Sons of Liberty. So they got a lot of stuff. And I am all in. There's a lot of stuff, dude, and they have some. If you're into anime stuff, obviously you're gonna find some things that are, oh, what is this? Look at that. That's my favorite Dragon Quest 4. That's an OG print. That thing cost $2,000. 2,000 bucks. That's Dragon Quest 4, not 5. That's crazy. Don't do it, Pete. But I need it. But I deserve it. But I want it. That's the most expensive record I've ever seen here. Is that the sad movie, The Grave of the Fireflies? I hope not. Please don't tell me that is. That would be so depressing. That was the, like, that is, I thought so. That is a, I watched that movie once and never again. It was so just, it was too brutal. Okay, that's amazing though. Let's see here. See if you guys know any of these. I don't know this. This is more anime stuff, but it's like the Dagger of Kamui. Some older stuff, I guess. Ten. Hey, that's cool. Kinnikuman. Gotchamon? These look so sick. Anime used to look so damn cool. They do have Gundam stuff. They have, I saw yesterday, let me see here. They had some sick Gundam things. Spirited Away, Howl's Moving, Kiki's Delivery Service, Kawaii. I saw them the other day, but maybe it's got moved around already. Alright, boys. That's this place. It rules. I do love it. But what is this? Hold on a minute. This is their box sets. Persona 3 Reload. No, but what? Reload. Import. That's cool. Metaphor Fantasia box set. They have Shin Megami Tensei. Okay, that's the. This is 6,000 yen. It's just a vintage. Oh, it's a vintage art collection. Okay. Pretty cool though. We've got The Sound of Doom, The Last of Us, Civilization 7. Heard that went through a nice little update. All right. Oh. They also have a bunch of CDs as well of video games and OSTs. So should you be into that? All right, let's go. Anyway, I gotta leave before I buy that $3,000 record. Okay. Let's see here. Well, little do you guys know that I actually bought the record, and it's now I'm holding it in my offhand, so Yuki doesn't know. I would spend a lot more money and time there. We have a brief respite from the rain, which is nice. What'd you guys think of our brief walk and talk experience? Was it worth? Did you guys have fun? Do you guys like the date? I guess this is kind of an open-ended question, but do you like the daytime walk and talks where we go to parks and see neighborhoods, or the evening walk and talks where we see big city Tokyo with all the lights? I think both are good, right? I know that they're both good. Yeah, I figured both. I don't know why I asked. I think they're both really good. And the night ones are very satisfying though, when you get to go to like seeing the, and I feel like this camera does do a really nice job of catching the low light wonderfully. We usually do daytime ones just because the goal is to walk as much as possible. All right. Oh man, a raindrop just landed, a fat raindrop right on my head, like enormous. It felt like a bird just took a dump on me. Okay, let's see here. It is a huge target, to be fair. I can't really be mad at the bird. It's like I go to a casino in the 70s and I'm mad that I inhaled cigarette smoke. It's kind of like, what? That's on me. All right, well that was a quick one. Well, what a pathetic stream that ended up being. I didn't even eat dinner. I've not eaten today. I had a croissant that my wife gave me. And then I just kind of fucked around and found out that Mother Nature can't be trifled with. I mean, it was just, I would take you guys to eat, but there's two things. One is I don't have permission in a lot of places. And two is I don't really, I don't like eating on camera. It's weird for me. I don't mind eating in front of others. I don't like the act of eating while people are watching me. Go join Jason and eat some snow crabs. That's not a bad idea. I wonder if they have room for one more at the Tabe Hodai. Okay, so I think Rob, I'm not saying I dislike when people do it because Rob shows me a lot of cool places to eat. I just don't like to do it myself. You know, that's a difference. All right, so let me think here. I barely exercised today on my walk and talk special. I don't know what the plan is for this evening. I may go back home, grab my swim gear, and then go to the pool and work out and see how I feel. Or I may go home, talk to my wife and say, F it, let's boot up some Stardew. Or I may do both. I might just end up doing both. I might go swimming and then at like 9 p.m. show up online and be like, who wants to see Ginger Isle? Maybe I'll do Stardew in the pool. But I really did have a great time. I'm sorry that it was sidetracked by Mother Nature. My shoes are soaked, I'm soaked. It was great, super fun. You guys are amazing. Big shout to all. I really appreciate you guys. I did my best. This is gonna be weird. I almost 99% of the time raid out, but I feel like I'm gonna be back in a few hours. I do. I feel like I'm gonna, if I did go home now anyway, I would just play Stardew, so I might as well bring you guys along. So I think I'm gonna end the stream, go to the pool now while you're already wet. If I had my swimsuit, I honestly would. I honestly would. So I'll try to see you guys in a few hours. Sound good? It was fun while it lasted. We got a cool YouTube VOD out of it. The tech worked wonderfully. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat some, I don't know, shitty ass food. And then I'll try to, wait, I still have my umbrella. Don't worry about it. I did keep it in case you were wondering if I lost it. You guys are great. I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully. And if I don't end up raiding, or if I don't go streaming, you guys can call me a scammer. Everyone go join the Discord. Everybody come say hi in the lounge and introduce yourself. If you did miss one of the VODs of a walk and talk of the 32 others, there are the VODs channel, or maybe you like the edited content, here's my YouTube. Thank you to everyone who subscribed or gifted a sub or threw in some bits. Thank you to the mod team. Thank you to all the viewers who turned up for a walk and talk special. But see, the rain is stopping now. I feel like I can keep going. Now I don't, hold on, I'm conflicted. Let me think for a minute. Wait, now hold on, I am conflicted. Let me see if my wife said anything to me. Let me check the weather as well. Rain is forecasted for the next hour. I'm talking to my wife. I said, should I stop now? And she said, why? And I said, I can go home and stream. The rain is kind of mindokusai. And she said, wait, what's happening? Yeah, if that's what you want. Dang it, I hate when I get the ultimatum of it's up to me. When I have the choice, it always makes it 10 times harder. Let me go under here really quick. Okay, let me see here.
Just wanted to say
Yeah,
you inspire me every day.
Oh, dude, thank you
Good
so
for
much, man.
Seeing all the money you guys raised.
Oh, that was amazing.
so cool.
Over 1.4 million bucks for the
just-
Immune Deficiency Foundation.
We
Yeah.
just landed from San Francisco, so we're so jet lagged.
Okay, so you got it. We're gonna cut the hella. That's got to be cut, right? Because that doesn't. No one says hella here.
Yeah.
That's a NorCal thing.
It's
You're gonna have to
been
try.
awesome so far.
There is a sandwich shop in Harajuku called Harry's Sandwich, run by a guy from San Francisco.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I love.
Sourdough sandwiches.
You're gonna have to take it up with him. I don't know if we get sourdough as much frequently here as available.
Yeah.
But if you are on the trip and you're like, man, I miss.
No.
You're not. Okay, we're all in.
Sushi every day.
Okay, there you go. Never mind then. Sorry,
I
Harry.
had Yuzu's show you ramen. It was incredible.
Oh, where'd you get that?
Afuri.
Wow.
My favorite spot. It's Harajuku.
That's so.
This is our first time. Like
Yeah.
right off the plane, we went straight to the temple over there, and
You walked right past Harry's, went for the
Yeah.
yuzu ramen. I understand. That's okay.
yeah. Well,
That's-
good luck.
hey, man,
are you
have a-
live streaming right now?
Yeah. I was just. Wait. Say hi in 3, 2. Hello, these wonderful people. I didn't know it was facing my chin as my mouth was moving.
Yeah.
The rain. I came out here for a nice little talk, and then I realized, you know what? Now it's stopping. So should I stop the stream? Should I go back out there? So I'm under here contemplating. But thank you
good
for the
luck. Nice
kind
meeting
words
you.
and
Yeah.
enjoy your trip, man.
Shall do.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy Japan. Yeah. So many awesome people today. So this is why IRL is so much fun. You get to meet everybody. I want to try yuzu ramen. That sounds great. Okay. They do seem hella nice. I love that phrase. Let me see what Yuki said. She said, that's my wife's messages. Oh, I almost showed you guys. Whoa. You probably did see. Let me see. It's really up to you. I'm sorry. Bad luck, but lots of viewers. Thanks, honey. Gonna take a bath and I can't check my phone. Sorry. Okay, so now you saw my wife saying you have a lot of viewers, which means please don't stop your stream. Please make as much as you can. No spicy messages there. It was, please make money. I'm gonna take a bath. Have a good night. I didn't say that. No, I know, honey. I'm just giving you jokes. They saw your message. You totally understand. I know. They saw it. It is bad weather and thundering, raining. We need the Bad Boys music to be played by the mods. I wonder what we should do. Whoa, the noob is at play, and we got the Big Ten thundering through. There's a rainstorm of gift subs that are splashing down into the faithful community. You need to take a shower immediately after you get home. There you have it. So that will delay my secondary stream. It will rain until 11 p.m. Really? Weather forecast said. You know what? Let's try to do one more little roundabout, maybe. Come home and stream here. Or hang in there. All right, let me see. All right, I put my umbrella in my back. Hang in there, little kitten. Let's go for a little walk again. Doshio. Deep down, we know you want to play Stardew. I know, it's true. It's damn true. I hate being conflicted, but it is nice outside. I am soaked, though. Bye, Yuki. Yuzu Citrus Ramen Afore. I gotta try that place. I have an idea. Let's hear it. A moderator with an idea is pretty incredible. Simasen, Mr. Audi. Go to a card shop and buy some Magic the Gathering packs. Okay, first of all, do you mean like Final Fantasy packs? Or do you mean just like any packs that I can grab? And if I'm gonna burn my money, why don't I go back and buy that Dragon Quest IV record? Buy me some Strixhaven, JP. Okay, I'm not. Oh, okay, now we're getting really far away. What I'm doing, I ain't gonna buy other people's stuff. Let's. Oh, damn it. Let's take a look in here. Let's go take a look at the video games. All right, so we've got TVs, PCs. Let me, laptops. Okay. Let's go take a look. How late are stores open? I would say this one's probably 9 p.m. 9 p.m. or so, right? That sounds about right. The other question that I'm debating in my head is, what do I want to eat? You want to see the vacuums of Japan? We have a nice little smart vacuum that we use. I also have always liked the, I don't care. On a rainy day, you'd go ramen. Let me think. If it was like, ramen is an awesome choice. I do love it. I haven't had ramen in about 2 or 3 months. Happy Father's Day. Ooh, a rainproof camera. That's funny. What an amusing joke in my face. Get the action camera waterproof, moron. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, kick me while I'm down. Father's Day gifts. All right. Imagine a Stardew poster next. I bought these shocks, these bone conductors. I bought these ones that were for, I thought they were good for the pool, but they were just they're waterproof, but the wrong kind. This is Apple Care and headphones. I want TVs. And then I bought the waterproof shocks. あなたのテレビにいつの田中 Hey yo Alright, let's take a look. So to compare if you guys go to a regular old Best Buy, I think the color, Yuki was, you got like the projector. I feel like I can see the problem with the projector. And I'm like, hey, this is my favorite part. Okay, so all right, let's take a look at this TV. This TV is 75 inch, and when I bought my television, it was, I think, more expensive and smaller. But this one is somehow around, well, if it was I'd say it's about $2,500. $2,500 or so. Not bad. But let's see. Let's try to find a Sony. because I think this is closer to the one I like. This is so much cheaper. I'm so pissed now. Why did I buy a Sony Bravia 9 69-inch TV for double the price? I guess that's TVs though. Cool. I've always liked Sony Bravias. I've always felt like the way that they manage their colors. Although I've never heard of this company, the Regza Mini LED. This looks pretty clean. I mean, honestly, if you're looking like, okay, so wait, this is the same video. We're looking at 55-inch Mini LED Bravia. Mine's an OLED. Do you think the right one's a little oversaturated? I can't tell. Like, the right one on first glance appeals to my sensibilities, but the left one's the Sony, so I want to like it more. Yeah, settings can be changed, of course. Left one's oversaturated. I mean, the clarity, it looks totally different on each one. I think this one looks better on these settings, but I don't want to say that because I own something similar to the left. And then this one looks great too, the Sharp. I think the Sony one actually might look the worst. Interesting. What up, Zerb? My goat? At the end of the day, they're all using LG panels. Is that true? I didn't know that. Are they? No, I don't have buyer's remorse. So, I bought that TV 2.5 years ago, and I never used it. I just never even got a chance. I played Diablo 2 on it, and ooh, look at my other Father's Day gift, a massage gun for my back. It's actually a massage gun. And then my son watches Elmo on it, so it's worth. Hey, these are my JBL clips. This is the same one. Look at all the new colors. Oh, it's the Clip 5. Old reliable Clip 4. I kind of like these square ones though. They look kind of tight. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you this thing I wasted money on once. We were having a going away party for the studio in Akihabara. Zerp may have been there, but I went and bought this guy for I bought this Marshall speaker or thereabouts, kind of expensive, like $300. And I brought this all the way there just so that we could use it, and then I gave it to my wife so she could have a really nice, rich sound so that we could have, Marshall kind of sucks. Okay, well there goes my story. There you have it. Instantly shot down by Bose. I'm not even gonna finish my story now. Not even gonna bother. There's no point. Yeah, it's just pointless. Just all pointless. I had like 3 stories back to back to back with it, and it's just all garbage. Just a shitty suck speaker. Okay, let's see here. So I gave my wife these instead. Here's some headphones, honey. I am the Marshall of IRL. I have all the expensive equipment. I bring some name brand value, but it actually just sucks. The stream's just bad. But I try to promote it as like, this is IRL of the future. We're the new wave of IRL winners. And it's just, oops, all tech problems. All of the value, none of the quality. I market myself as a Japan expert. Can't even read the Western food tacos and tequila katakanas. At least you didn't buy monster cables. I think I bought them once. I have to admit, I bought gold-plated monster cables, and then they were there because I had like a PS2, and I thought I want only the gold. It was exceedingly expensive and a terrible waste of money. Just an actual embarrassment. I was the dude who on my TV had the composite, the green. It was like red, white, yellow, green, blue. So your PS2 would look even cleaner. I also had an S video cable for my DVDs. I had a receiver with my floor speakers. I worked my ass off so that I could get all that for my little home basement. Then we had a house fire and all of the stuff got destroyed. We had to live in a hotel for a month. Then we moved and I got to file a big insurance claim, and then I got better stuff. Was it worth it? Yeah. I think that like the thing I loved about being an American was really two things at the time. One is you have an abundance of space that you could do stupid shit like have a basement. Like I just love the idea of whoa, that's scary. Oh, the games and hobbies are over here. Ugh. Cool, I figured that out. I loved having a basement, and there's something magical about those floor speakers. I loved those big 4-foot thumping bass. Omocha. Oh, let's go look at the toys for my kid. Yeah, it's a walk and talk. I love those. When you had like, I honestly think what most people sleep. Most people around. Actually, people no. Not back. I think this might be cool for the boy. That's kind of cool. This is $20? I can get this on Amazon. That is Excalibur. I did notice that we effed. I left the other floor to come up here. Hey, there's this thing for you guys. So wait, I was telling you guys, most people sleep on how powerfully awesome surround sound is instead of like TV fidelity. It makes such a huge difference in quality. Hey, wait a minute. Let's see here, Pokemon. Let's find you guys a Pokemon card. I just want one. Final Fantasy. Let's get one of these. Is it here? Is this one? Where's Nabi? Where's the Malaysian sensation? He would know. Those are sealed decks for $7? You can buy a sealed deck for $7? Okay, well, 難しい. There's no way if you say Pokemon card. Alright, I think this is fun. We'll rip a pack and try to get a. I can tell you guys the lore of the characters that we pull. Lore characters. Then we can get. I think that's enough. I can give you guys some. Why are Pokemon? Like, it's crazy that Pokemon cards are sold out. All right, let's go buy this. Ah, ごめんなさい。お願いします。そうですね。2つですか。1つで。はい。追加で。どうも。Cool. Got our pack. Look at that, Final Fantasy Play Booster. You're not going to get any of the really cool rare stuff in here. You might get some cool, I think it's more like a lore, you might get a cool lore pickup. Ah, look, the leverless. This is like, you know, some people are really against this for fighting games. They're like, it's bullshit, you should have to use a joystick or a pad. I think it looks cool. There's just no way I would ever be good at using it, but I do think it's neat. I've always hated the headphone dent in the hair and the way that even though I like sound, I've just never been a headphone guy. Let's see if we can find a, what is this? Are these actually licensed Steam controllers down here? Oh wait, time out. I might buy some stuff here. First of all, there's a Hori Dragon Quest controller. Excuse me? Say no more? That's cute. It's for PC? Guys, I mean, come on. I mean, that's cool. Hori's always been a good, a very, oh, and look, these are the ones I was talking about. Like, all right, hold on, we gotta figure this out. Ouch, oh, fuck, my back. I just hit this wheel. Oh, this is kind of nice too. So that if we do play Final Fantasy, if we do play but if I got something like this, oh, there's Turtle Beach. I want a Bluetooth controller. Maybe I should just get the new Steam controller. Oh, here we go. These are Xbox One bullshitters. Are the Steam controllers ultra rare? Did you know I have the original Steam controller in my storage? Like I actually still just have that one. I feel like that, and it's been used like twice ever. I wonder if it's like worth anything. Kawaii Nintendo Switch controller, that's neat. Is the OG Steam controller still like a viable, useful thing? Well, the original might be worth more than the new one. Not a lot of cool game stuff here today. Let's go check over here. You know, nothing would have delighted me more as a young kid than going to the video game aisle. But I find myself coming here less and less these days. And the excitement of a new game being out has not been as, oh, board games, cool. A game, less than the impact. New game, guys. You want one of the biggest dumbest things I ever bought one of these Nintendo sound clocks for my son. And my wife was like, I hate it. We don't need it. And I've never, and like to turn it on, to even use it, you have to like do face scanning on your, you have to like, it's a camera on it. So it watches you while you sleep. And it's supposed to like wake up and do stuff. Now wait, what do we have down here? We have time crisis guns? Yeah, and so like to even set it up, you have to set up the camera on it. So big. Yeah. Look, they have when I first started streaming, there was none of this stuff available. All of it was just kind of like, it was the Wild West of trying to figure out what to buy, where to get it. Now, if you go to some places in Akiba, you can get some pretty slick Stream Deck stuff even. I remember going to like 45 different stores in Akiba before I could finally get my original Stream Deck. We need to get Elgato on board and have them support the stream. That would be sick. I love their products. All right, let's go down here. All right. Let's go find a place to rip this pack, and hopefully the rain has subsided. Oh, this is the one that I bought. This is the one that Paul's been using. When he did the retro stuff for when he was vlogging during the cyclothon. It's this guy right here. And the one that I take for all of my, I use this one for all my fun stuff, for all my photo books. All right, let's see. It's called the Fuji Instamax Mini Evo. I don't know anymore, man. It's so confusing. I can't keep track of all their products. They're both analog and digital. So they have a digital component where that has like a viewfinder and you can see the screen and you can do all the stuff. But in order to share the photos, you have to print them first on a Polaroid. Now you can bypass some of this by putting it on like a mini disc. I'm sorry, like a little, whatever the hell they're called, Shinjuku beer hall. That sounds appealing now. Mini whatever. It's not a mini disc. It's like the little micro save data gigabytes. I can't remember anymore, guys. I'm too old. Scan disk. Micro SD. Thank you. I knew we'd get there at the end. All right, let's see. We're back in the heart of Shinjuku. You guys have scammed me out of some extra content. We need to find a place that we can rip this pack. Boy, I want to go to Shinjuku proper. I think it'd be this way. You know, I thought about going to Sushido for dinner. If you're like by yourself without a party and you're okay with sitting at like the bench, Sushido's kind of a fire dinner place. You just get to load up on all your favorite pieces. I've got some of mine that I ride or die with. Let's go this way. I've never come this way. Thank you, Grim, for all your little bitties. Do I ever get horse sashimi? Basashi? I've had it twice. Ethically, not sure how I feel about it. Taste, not a huge fan, so I don't ever have the pull. I remember my friend came from America, and we were at this izakaya with some big shot, nice, really friendly producers from NHK, and they said, "Hey, we're gonna treat you to dinner." Okay. I said, "That's so cool. Let's do it. Let's fire it up." And we're eating everything. It's mostly fish, sashimi, chicken, some good stuff. And then they bring us out this piece of that I thought was like some kind of squid or ika, and it was this raw something. And they said, "Try this, guy." So we slammed it, but the texture was off. It didn't taste the best, and they were like, that's raw horse. That's the nape of the neck. It's the most exquisite part." And I was like, "Ooh, we are going to hell. That's bad. That's real bad. Not humane." But at that point, it's like you can't really unwind time or reload your save. So, oops. And the other time I had it, that was one of the drunkest nights I had as an English teacher because we have the English department. We went out to dinner as a huge team. And while we were there, it's like nomi hodai, all you can drink for 2 hours, and all you can eat tabe hodai. And I locked in with the beers, and then they brought out the food, and I was like, oh, this doesn't look. I thought this was not a sashimi place. They're like, oh no, this is basashi. It's a raw horse place. After I had like one tiny plate of it, didn't agree with it. Not like, morally, yes, but like the taste wasn't really for me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna drink. Well, that was a mistake because then I was like uber drunk because I didn't eat anything. Okay. Who is this middle-aged man even talking to? I'll have you know that I am at least, I'm definitely middle-aged, right? 42 years old? Is 42 middle-aged? Am I not young? Like if I was like, hey, college dudes, I like video games. Are they like, whoa, Unc, you're 42, you're middle-aged. I guess I am. Yeah, I guess that's definitely middle. I hope that I'm exactly my middle age, knock on wood. I would love to live to be 84. He's the main character of Pokopia. Ditto, that's what it was, Ditto. That's cool. Oh, bother me and my honey. All right. No Diglets? That's kind of an L, man. I gotta say, I've seen better offerings. Where did we entered one place, and now I don't know where I'm at. Diglett is lame. You say that to my face, you're gonna get the consequences. I don't think that you know what you're saying. What is a reward and how do I redeem them? How did we do this? How did you guys redeem an award called Milfy? Did I give Mifu too much power? All right, let's take a look over here. Let's see here. I mean, Kirin City sounds nice. That's just beer, though. You know, solo drinking, just not as much fun. You gotta have the bros with you. You gotta have your buddies. What do you think Diglett looks like under the ground? I'll never forgive Geary for many things, but one of which was she sent me some accursed muscle man Diglett bullshit that shows the assumed version of what he looks like underground, and it was disgustingly awful. And she sent that to me on like Discord while I was streaming, and she's like, check it. And it almost looked not safe for work. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm assuming it's that. Yamamoto Coffee, this store looks like it's designed to look like it's been here forever, or it just has been. That's cool. It's called art. Yeah, you're right. Who am I to hate? Let's go open this pack. I also like that everyone's just tossing darts up there at the Darts Up. I would like to find an outdoor cafe that has a place we could sit outside on like the upper terrace. That'd be fun. You're right, I don't really know culture in that regard. I feel like a big blind spot for me is definitely the anime world. I never got into Digimon, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh! I never got into anime or manga. I've read about maybe 6 different collections, I guess, of manga in the past total. You know, I get that I missed out, but like I feel when it was out, there was like different camps, and I have no regrets into the console gaming / pickup sports thing that I was into. It was like you had to choose 2 professions and lock in. And again, when I went to high school, it was 98 to 2002, right? So manga was still in its infancy of kind of blowing up and becoming more mainstream. Toonami finally started hitting like the airwaves on Cartoon Network. You know, when I was in high school, having cable was not even like a for sure thing for most families. So you had network television and that was it. if I grew up now, I feel like it's so mainstream that I would be able to kind of absorb it by osmosis, or by like if I was even Ludwig's age, I feel like it would have been such a part of the evolution of high school or college experience. Okay, we're retreading the same streets, but I kind of still like the vibe because it looks cool at night. So it's kind of just, I'm still having fun. Cool. So they have like all these cool Sapporo, Ebisu, and Asahi like sponsored bars that are just downtown, like right here in the heart of Shinjuku. Such a clean vibe, man. Honestly, I'm gonna say it. The Zayteria rebrand worked for me. It's like when Domino's redid everything in like 2005 or 2000 whatever, and they were like, we're getting rid of the old recipes. Domino's is back. I actually think the Zayteria double cheeseburger is fucking good. I know that Rob tried one and he had it at home and he was like, this is garbage. I gotta go against the grain. I like Zayteria. It's good. The double cheeseburger from Zayteria hit, man. I'm 10 toes down on this. Oh, there's another little, wow, look at this. I never noticed this before. There's a hub here that's on the B1, which is common for the hub because your degeneracy goes in the dark, or you go to the 6th floor. But the 6th floor version looks close. I've never seen a 2-tiered hub system. You love the hub? I think the last time I went there was on Paul Ballard's Boxing Day Bonanza Blowout on the subathon a year and a half ago, where we went to like as many English pubs as we could. I think we went to 6. I think we're also kind of close to the Final Fantasy little pop-up here.
Persistent.
I think that's right here to the right.
I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the way of all these cool photos. I just ruined like 10 photos. Yeah, it's right here, the Dragon Quest. But I don't want to spend more money, so let's take a look. Cool. We've got people vibing. This is my favorite exit to get out of, the southeast, I think. This is the one that I almost always exit out of to. I can go down to Sanchome now. Still holding this pack of cards that I would like to use. This guy's got, I think he's live streaming, and wow, look at this. He's got a legion of cool young women hanging out watching him. And I've got a pack of Final Fantasy cards. Don't spend your money, spend mine. All right, let's spin it back around. All right, we're going back. Actually, I think that I won at life. That guy's got the honeys, but I've got the Final Fantasy goods. That's so cool. They're all just filming him. Let's go see this pop-up cafe. My fear is that they're gonna say no cameras. That's why I kind of spun around, but I'll take a look. Here, let's do our everyone spam delusional. This pack of cards is totally cooler than a pack of women. I'm so much happier ripping my packs. I don't even want to talk to girls. I don't care about that. I'm happy with my Final Fantasy Commander deck. That is actually kind of valid. Okay. Okay. What? Guys, it's a salt and pepper shaker. That's so cool. That's amazing. You shake your pepper and salt out of cactars? Good shout, Nathan. Looks like we missed. I bought little Premier 3 this. Isn't that cute? I bought him that last time. Whoa, Vivi hat. I think this is the gachapon. I think we gotta get these salt and pepper shakers, right? Okay, I don't need this. My wife will actually get mad at me. She's gonna say like, we don't have space for this. And I'm like, but, what's this? Silicone ice tray. So you're telling me I can have a Buster Sword piece of ice in my Coke Zeros? That's kind of cool. Basically pays for itself. So when I'm drinking my Coke Zero on stream, I can have my silicone ice trays. I gotta get that. That's actually something I can justify. What if I got my wife a, whoa. If I said, honey, look for your glasses. It's a Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster eyeglass case and cloth. It has Joseph and Firion on it. Oh wait, so here it is down here, guys. They have the VV hat. It's kind of expensive. They also have Steiner. I think the silicone ice tray is funny. I'm gonna grab this. As seen on TV. Oh, my knees. Okay. Let's see the gachapon. Wait, I don't know if this is a gacha. Sumimasen, お持ち帰りですか？これで。
はい、持ち帰りです。
これ、あんこ？
あんこです。
はい、これ一つお願いします。
これ一つ
はい、とお願いします。
はい。すぐ召し上がりますか？
お願いします。
はい。
スイカで。
追加で、
はい。
かしこまりました。2965。
はい。I am hungry, so. あざっす。
少々お待ちください。
どうも。
お待たせしました。
あざっす。
ありがとうございます。
どうも。Cool. Got my cool little snack, and I got my ice tray, and I got my phone, and I got my Magic the Gathering pack. I'm fucking weaved out here. I don't know where to sit or stand. I'll be honest, this thing feels very fua. I think this is reserved for no smoking. Can I sit here for a second? It says Shiare space. Or maybe it says share. Shiare. I don't see. I can at least put my stuff away. Share? That's what share. I don't think it's shared space, but let me get a second here. Go back and get the Dragon Quest record. It was $3,000, man. Okay. Boom. Kawaii ne. Itadakimasu. And it was 30,000 yen. That was good. Come on. I love Anko. At first I hated it. I was like, this is awful. This is a dessert. Now, one of my absolute favorite snacks. Seeing you really makes me miss Japan. I hope you can move here. It's red beans and an insane amount of sugar. These were originally made with red snappers called taiyaki. And the premise behind it was that you would, in the old days, in the Edo period, fishmongers would go around. Wait, let me see here. Fishmongers would sell red snappers as a celebration. But is this a cafe? Cafe? Can I get a cafe? Can I order いいですか? Coffee? Oh, tea. Okay. 確かにいいですか? あと OK 行こうか. I'll be right back. 見ない。すいません。OK. ブラウンシュガー。タピオカ入れないでブラウンシュガーミルクできますか？ブラウンシュガー、OK、はい。どうしようかな。美味しそう、全部で。
ミルクティーと
そうです。
ホットが
ミルクティー、ロイヤルミルクティーお願いします。はい。M サイズです。スイカできますか？はい。うん。うん、大丈夫です。あざっす。あざっす。すいません、ごめんなさいね。Okay. All right, there we go. Kanpai. I got my royal milk tea. The red snappers were very expensive. So this guy had the idea to make red bean paste with the shape of a red snapper so that even people with low income could celebrate. Okay, if you guys, I feel like this was kind of misleading. The truck looked closed. That's why I wasn't sure if it was open or not. And I just thought that that was it. Dude, I look like that rain got me so, and this light is killing my face. It's actually bothering my eyes. It's one of those lights that come up from the okay, that's better. Dude, my hair is such a mess now because of still the handsomest guy on my there we go. We'll put a little blue light refractions. All right, let's rip this pack of cards. Let's do it. Let's get some lore. We've been waiting for this moment. I can give you guys all of your hair looks slightly damp. It rained all over it. We salvaged the IRL, which means when I go home, I don't have to stream Stardew. Alright, so wait. I can't remember if it's set up where we need to move cards to the back. But let's take I don't think so. So bang, there we go. We have a Cloud Strife. He's the main character of Dragon Quest II. Very cool. But it's not the Cloud Strife. It's an action card that's like giving them haste. Let's see here. We got this guy. Hey, it's the Black Mages from Final Fantasy IX when they're doing their waltz attacks. That's pretty cool. We like this. Final Fantasy IX. Then boom. I can't see shit. Let me take a look. Yeah. Racist in Final Fantasy. Walk up. He in Chapu, I mean, he was very much against. He was a very devout disciple of Yevon, but he did kind of turn the corner and become a decent guy and understood the pitfalls of idolizing that church. Next up is I can't see shit. this is some Final Fantasy 14 machinist stuff. Nobody plays this class because, I mean, it's a cool idea. Have machinist. I was kind of hoping for more of like the Edgar style, which they added like air anchor and like all this cool stuff, but it's, I guess consistently, it's been one of the classes that it's been the hardest to balance. So they're still having trouble with like making it fun and engaging. Although my friend mains it. He's still locked in. All right, next up, Booyakasha. We've got, oh, this is a controversial card. This is when they're climbing the Shinra Tower. And if you do this in Final Fantasy VII on PS1, Tifa calls Barrett the R word. It was a different time. I don't know what they were thinking, but she says, "Shut up and climb, you R word." On stream a few years, I was like, "Whoops, oops." So you got to be. Tifa was. They were stressed. They were climbing the thing. Sometimes you say things out of pocket. She goes. She threw it out there. I always choose the stairs though. Then we got what I would like to have right now, some instant ramen from Final Fantasy 15. This is like the Final Fantasy 15 day. We have the Coleman umbrella. We've got the instant ramen right there. Kind of a heavily sponsored game, but kind of fire. I feel like this is the ether. I can't see it, so. A nice little artifact. Let's see here. We're getting into the, all right, so to go with our instant ramen, we got Gladiolus. There we go. We got a nice uncommon, I forgot the name of, it's not Grixis. What's red and green mana? Glad Daddy. He is kind of cool. I kind of warmed up to him before, after a while, he became, it's Gruul. Gruul, that's right. Thank you, my mans. There you go. Next card I can't see. Should be an uncommon that we're gripping and ripping. That is, oh, Overkill. Really nice card. It does minus 999 damage, or 9999. This is actually if this was so far, if we were playing Magic the Gathering Draft, this would be the best card of the deck so far. A 3 mana deal. Can't see it, but let me see. What's this Final Fantasy X pack? We got more of this Waka bullshit. Sub. We got more of this crap. All right, here comes the rare. Are you ready? Boom, baby. That's the rare. The big, I hope we get to see some pogs and some wows, because I don't get to see it yet. I'm going off of your guys' reaction. Oh, it's still uncommon. Never mind. This is from Final Fantasy 13. It's like Fateless. What is this? It's Eden. All right, here comes the rare. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, get pogged. Bang! Big card pull right there. Hopefully we got a good one. Let's take a look. Whoa! Boys, mythic rare like 20 times rarer than just getting a rare. That's kind of slick. Final Fantasy VII, Knights of the... I think I have a bonus card in here, guys. I think I have a bonus couple. All right, ready? 3, 2, boom! I don't know why there's still cards left. It could be a rules card. I don't know. That was Knights of the Round. Knights of the R word. Yeah, that's round. So there we go. We got one of these. Let's take a look. Ooh, a little Chocobo Mog Final Fantasy VII. Choco Mog. We got back to back. We got the very first summon of Final Fantasy VII and the very last summon of Final Fantasy VII. So you get this on Bill's. Cool little synergy. I think I have one more card. I think it's the rules card. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bang! Here's how to play Magic the Gathering draft. I feel like. I don't know what this is. I can't see. No rules. Land. Oh, hey, it's another card. We got double hollows, and then a regular hero token or Chocobo token or hero. Hey, man, that was a good set. That was Windurst. I can't see with these glasses. That is the Federation of Windurst, a Final Fantasy XI callback. That was a streamer deck. That was a fat pack. That was fun. That pack's been sitting there for like 3 months waiting for me. We covered a lot of different Final Fantasies. We got a nice tea out of it. That was good. That was fun. All right. What a day. Okay. Sleeve that Knights of the Round, I guess. Well, I'm kind of far from home. So right now I'm just chilling here, talking to a camera in the middle of Shinjuku. Having tea time with my buds. It is 8:11. Did we make? How far have I walked today? Honestly, I don't know because not very much. I can tell you steps. Let me tell you that. It was a pretty pathetic day. We've walked 8 kilometers today, about 10,000 steps. That's it, 10,000 steps. Well, we did make the most of it. It was rainy and nasty. Okay. We bought the ice. Thank you to Sir Robin for getting us the ice, the Buster Sword ices that I will use when we get to either tonight or tomorrow well, not tonight because I have to freeze the ice, but we'll have those when we do our next time you guys see me having a Coke Zero on stream, there'll be one Buster Sword at the top swimming around. I could even go even crazier and make Coca-Cola Zero Buster Swords. What a fun day. The walk and talks are very cool. Coca Zero. I think my gym closes at 9, so it closes at 11. So if I did want to go there and get a swim in. And then tomorrow, like I said, my wife might have to go to like the hospital for a brief checkup on like a nose thing. And I've got the morning to afternoon of taking care of Premiere 3. And then I'll probably sneak in Ginger Ale / Bloodborne. How much gym with swimming pool costs? So my gym's kind of like a weird old person resort kind of thing. So it's about $80 a month, which is cheap, I think, in Japan, in Tokyo. And you get pool, saunas, exercise equipment, and like a little circuit you can do, plus free weights, plus treadmills and bicycles. You got an onsen, showers, and some other like, oh, there's like a golf studio and some other stuff. The best part is that the pool is always empty, and that's worth it. Honestly, Pete, you look a lot thinner. Well, that means I just got to keep, I'm sure that my diet of croissant, taiyaki, royal milk tea are really going to help keep those in check. The pool is 4 lanes at 25 meters each. Plus there's another smaller pool that's like 15 or 10 meters that you can do walking or like movement there as well. But I've noticed that I've had a lot more energy, and it's been a lot of fun to take care of my son when I have that energy. The problem is now is I hate my sleep schedule, and I'm trying to fix that. Also has a hot tub. It has a learn how to do scuba, but I think that costs extra. Mouse crushing the treadmill and eating sandwiches is fucking peak. I'm actually really proud of her. Very excited to hear that. So hopefully our health journeys continue to improve. I sleep anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day, right? But the problem is I'm going to bed at 4:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Because I'll stream until like 3 or 4, then I'll eat, and then I'll like unwind. Hey, yo, Pete, you're at the alley? My girl loves their brown sugar cream brulee drink. You know this place? In Shinjuku? You know this truck? How the fuck? Why didn't you tell me that before I got my royal milk tea? Damn. All right. Nah, they have one here in my city. Really? So I'm just sitting here at a chain pop-up truck. That creme brulee sounds a lot better, although this is very nice. The royal milk tea is very good. It's just, it's actually a really popular boba brand. Is it? Shit. All right, so wait. Oh, okay. You know what? We've made it 3.5 hours. I think that's a dub for a video. Don't you guys think? I don't think we need to like walk anymore. I should probably head back home. That way I can still see a little bit of Yuki and stuff. And I think that was good. I might still go live tonight. It's good tonight. YouTube video for, I wonder if I will do Stardew. I think I might. I think I might. The farm does await. I gotta shower and clean up and then blow dry my hair and then just fucking run some Stardew until 4. The farm waits for no man. I have to do my duty. I gotta do my part. All right, so I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna run it, guys. So I'm gonna leave now, and I yearn for the farms. I'll see. I think I'll be back, but if I'm not, don't hold it against me. But I think I'm gonna try and go and do it. So everyone just sit tight, be ready to jump back into the stream in like an hour, hour and a half, as long as it takes me to get home. So it might be around 9:30 or 10, and we gotta get that farm fixed. I'm either gonna do it offline by myself, or I could enjoy it with you guys. So there you go. All right, so until then, thank you to everybody who gifted a sub. Thank you to everyone who threw in some bits. Robin, thank you. I got my ice because of you. Thank you to everybody who resubscribed, lurked, followed the channel. First walk and talk, last walk and talk. Hey, it wasn't the best weather, but we made it work. Thank you to everybody chilling, hanging. We'll get more walk and talks. And guess what? I'm bringing this gear to Rotterdam, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do one in Rotterdam, one in Lieben, and maybe I might do like 2 or 3 hours in Venice, while my family is doing other stuff so that I can share with you guys, so it's a tax write-off for these expensive plane tickets. That is why I actually got to bring my gear. My suitcase is basically like all of my baby's stuff, like liquids and luggage, and then I need to bring my IRL backpack so that I can offset this tremendous cost. I don't know if I'll do the Italy part because the family's there, but I know maybe, what if I can convince Yuki's dad to join me for an hour or two on a walk and talk so that he can share his wisdom? That would be fun. But he doesn't know much about streaming and like what that's about. But hearing him go, my favorite thing that we, like Cousin Jeff and I still joke about, is I showed him a picture of Cousin Jeff and my friend Aaron when they arrived in Japan in December, and he goes, "Oh, Jeff is fat." And Jeff took that to heart, and he's been killing it in the gym, and he was like, "I will never be called fat by your father-in-law again. I will win his trust. I will earn it back." Poor old Jeff. So, all right, I'll see you guys soon. We're gonna go with like I said, normally I would raid, but I think I'm gonna be back, so I don't want to like raid then have you leave the other you know what I mean? It gets kind of complicated if you stream twice. Probably see you guys later, and if I do, it's gonna be Stardew. If I don't, it's gonna be see you guys tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna be back tonight.